Okay, just as we wait for people to come in, I'll just give a brief intro of what you're about to see. So as you can see, there's three main functions of this website. It's an app website. There's a simple bot, which will create a simple bot that will perform a single function with not that much text from ChatGPT. You can create as many of these as you want, and they can do absolutely anything you can imagine. This button, the blue one, is a macro bot. What it does, it gives you the ability to have user input and checkboxes, which I'll show later on exactly how that works. But they're basically macros. You prepare them once, and then they work forever. You've always got the macro ready to use. You can use this for report cards, for customer service forms, and it will generate a perfect response. I'll show you a bit later. But this one, unlimited content bot, this is the most exciting thing of all. I can't tell you how much money I've made from this, and I'll actually show you exactly how much money I made from this in the past 10 days alone. This is an unlimited content bot. Literally, you can use ChatGPT to write an entire book for you using this one. This is my favorite. I'll leave this for last. And for anyone who stays till the end of this video, I'm going to be giving away 300 credits to everyone who stays to use with this app. And that's only for people watching this webinar. And anyone who stays till the end will get those 300 credits. Each credit is one message that you send in the app. So that's an amazing start for you. Anyone who uses the website already gets 50 credits for free, but you're going to have 350. Don't forget to join our Facebook group at the end. And now that I see people coming in, I guess we can just get started. And anyone who missed this intro, I highly recommend you go back and watch from the beginning again. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, nice to see everyone coming in to this webinar. Welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us. Today I'm going to be explaining how to unlock all the limitations of ChatGPT and create things that ChatGPT simply can't do without an app that we've created in order to unlock all of the limitations of ChatGPT. And we've made it super user-friendly so that you won't ever have problems with the interface, and even children can use this app. Teachers, parents, children, anyone can use inventorbot.com. And I'm going to give you some examples, starting with the simplest examples and going up a level each time to explain the more complicated examples so that you will be able to completely dominate your market, whatever you're doing, and pump out content. Now, we all know ChatGPT is a chat bot, meaning you talk to it and you get a response and then you have a conversation. But for most of us, we don't need that type of situation. We need more of a, like, I'll ask you what I need and you pump out the content. So let me give you an example of the simple bot which we have on our website. Let me just go to our website right now. Let me just shrink my head here so you can see all three options. Okay, perfect. Okay, so here's the inventorbot.com homepage. Let me just delete everything I have here. Okay, so when you first come to the site, you'll see a welcome message, and it just gives you some basic instructions what to do in order to get your bot off the ground. So let me start with a descriptive name for this bot. Now, if you've heard anyone talk about ChatGPT, you always talk about prompting. And everyone's talking about this right now, how to make the best prompts. What I want to explain is what our site does is it creates prompts for you. It creates the prompt for you. All you need to do is give your robot a name and it will automatically create a prompt for you. That's what makes it so easy and user-friendly, and it makes it possible for even children to use ChatGPT. So let's go back into the app right now and have a look at how we do this. Okay, so let's say you wanted to create a robot that sales pitch generator. So all I've done right now is written the descriptive name of the bot that I want. Then when I click create my sales pitch generator, what happens is the software creates a role. Now this is the prompt that we're talking about. So if you look, this is the prompt. If we click set the role of your bot, now let's test it. Let's say we're selling a software that allows you to use ChatGPT without any prior knowledge. It's called inventorbot.com, and then I click submit. So now let's see if this works. Okay, so there's a few sales pitches. Just like that. These are 5 options for me. So I can copy this response, all of this, or I can just do the same thing again. Just maybe change my prompt. Let's say a course on eating healthy. So now it's going to generate a sales pitch for this. So give me 5 options again. Can copy or close. Now if I want to modify the role or the prompt, you click on edit bot here, then you click on edit, this button, and then you can modify your prompt here. Create a single 300 to 400 word sell pitch, persuasive pitch. I don't want more than one, I just want one. That's it. So I've changed this to create a single 300 to 400 words compelling and persuasive sales pitch for the is in the user input. I've updated this bot now. Now let's try the same thing again. Course on how to eat healthy. Now this is between 300 and 400 words, and it's only one result. Now let me show you why this is so powerful. Let's say you wanted to create a new bot. So you click on the plus button here, and then you can create, let's say, a translate to Chinese bot. So I don't understand this role, so I have to change this. Translate any text to Chinese. Hello, my name is Daniel. And here we have the response. Now, if I want to go back to the previous robot which we created, you just click here and it will go back to the old sales pitch. And then you can just edit these down by clicking this and edit. If you need to delete a bot, you can just click delete over here. If you want to share this bot with someone, you just click this and it will copy this and you can share it with your kids. So for example, if I wanted my kids to be able to generate a story with an emotionally intelligent message, I would click this button, emotionally intelligent storyteller bot, and then I would click create, and then amazing. That's a perfect role. Now I'll be able to share this. Click share this bot with your children, and then they can say what the story will be about here. Eating apples every day. Okay, so basically I by mistake clicked the instructions over here, and so what happens is this will show you the instructions on how to use this page. So if you forget anything I've said or it's too complicated for the first listen, Don't worry, on each page there's an instructions. So I'm going to go back to MacroBot. Okay, let's see. Okay, so this website was designed for mobile phones, but of course you can use it on a desktop. It works perfectly on both. Okay, let me delete all these bots. Just give you a quick example of one I've made already. This is the finished result of one of the macros I've created. So what you do, let's say I gave it a name, customer service representative. Now all I need to do is enter the client's name, let's say David. Okay, let me paste in a demo message from a David. He's very disappointed that he bought a rubbish TV from our company. What will we do about this? And so these will be the responses from us. And then what are we going to do? We can decide what we want to do in one click. So for example, let's say a refund and an apology. So let's submit that to ChatGPT and see what ChatGPT comes up with. I'm sorry to hear that you're disappointed with the TV you purchased from us. We would like to know more about the issue. Now we would be happy to offer you a refund. So let's now do the same thing, just undo refund and submit again. So as you can see, a refund wasn't mentioned this time because I unchecked refund. Let's see replacement. Replacement. Can you see? So you choose what you want and then ChatGPT will do it. Let's say I want to do all three. We can offer you a refund or replacement. And then there's an apology, of course, hidden here somewhere. Sorry. That's the three things I've checked. Now let's see how we did this. And first I want to just delete all of these, even though I've made quite a few, like a teacher report card generator. Let me show you this in action first. Age of the student, 12, teacher's name, Miss Menor, school name, IBT. And then you can... Basically, soon I'm going to show you how I made this, but I'm just showing you an example. But the idea here is that you can just make checkboxes for yourself so that you can literally just checkbox and then create report cards for. Okay, enough about what I've done. Let's delete everything. I'm going to delete all of my bots. Invent a macro for ChatGPT. Let's start. Now you give it a name. So let's recreate what I did before. Customer service rep. Now you wait a few seconds and this will pop up. How many text inputs do you need? Now you can choose any number from 1 till 5. Usually you need the customer's name, maybe your brand name, and the customer message. So let's put 3. Customer name, our brand, business name, and customer message. You can add more. You can add, like, for example, extra information from us. How many checkboxes? Now this is where the magic happens. You can choose however many checkboxes from 1 to 5 with the options. For example, the role of these checkboxes are formulate a response from us based on the following info. So the first one will be, we are willing to provide a refund, a discount code, a coupon code, a partial refund, and a apology, or an apology. Now, based on what we just did, this customer service rep is available to be used at any time. So let's choose a name, Jason, business name, inventabot.com, customer message. I hate this software. It's so annoying. Exclamation from us. Now we want to say this client already got a refund. Let them know. Just for example, I guess I'll remove this for now. we are willing to provide a refund, a discount code, a coupon code, and an apology. Let's see what happens. Hello, Jason. We're sorry to hear you're finding our software annoying. We apologize for any inconvenience caused and would like to offer a sincere apology. Here, a discount code. Everything that we have clicked. If we don't like it, you submit again. And here we go. Maybe this is a bit better. Here we go, a partial refund. Because I clicked partial refund. Okay, perfect. Next. So now you can create an unlimited number of these. For teachers, let's create a new macro for teachers. Oh, you click here, sorry. Click invent a macro for ChatGPT. Then you do a report card generator. We need, let's say, student's name, subject. There's more than one subject, or more. You need more. You can just add more. But for now, we'll do 2. How many checkboxes? 5. Let's say attendance is good, or not. Punctual. English results are good. Whoops, this is the role, sorry. These are the teacher input. Attendance is good. Does this student disturb in class? And okay, I want to add another one here. Teacher name, school name. So this is basically your own custom macro for ChatGPT. If you click create, you'll see that now you have this report card generator ready for use, and you can go back to your customer service representative app that we just created a few seconds ago. This was done in seconds. I just did this in front of you right now. So if you type the student's name, let's say Jason, subject is English, maths, and history. Teacher name is Miss Andrews. School name is Inventabot School of Fun. And now, is this kid Jason? Is he punctual? Yes or no? When you click one of these, the response that ChatGPT gets is yes or no. So let's click yes, yes, yes. And does he disturb in class? To be honest with you, Jason's quite disturbing. So let's click submit. Okay, so here's the report card for Jason. But if it's not good enough, just submit again, and then you'll get a new response which might work better for you. Still not good enough? And then you can edit as needed. Now let's go back to the customer service rep, and of course, let's refresh the page because the text from the previous is still here. There we go. Let's go to customer service, and this is all ready to be used. And you can create as many of these as you need, and you can share them with other people by clicking this link, and then you can share it. If anyone uses your macro, you will get paid for it. If you go here and click on affiliate, you will see people who have used your bot For every 200 uses of your bot, you earn $1. So you can even create these bots just to share. Let's say someone has a problem in your business and you want to share, and your boss has a problem and you want to give him something that everyone in your office is going to use. You'd be smart to come first to this app, make a simple bot or a macro bot, and then share the link to your boss. That way, you will actually make money from that. It's like a side income. Every 200 times that somebody uses this macro bot, you will earn $1. And so you should know people can use these things more than one time, meaning one person can use one of these 200 times, which will make you $1 from one person. So I highly recommend you share macros with others when you make them. We are going to my favorite of all time, is the unlimited content bot. Now this one is the killer. Let me just delete all of these old bots. So you come to the unlimited content bot, and I've got to remove this. Obviously, the webinar's happening right now. But basically, this is, if you're still here listening to me, this will make you a ton of money. Now, I want to prove this to you because the truth is I'm not an author, but I've been making money on Amazon, and this is crazy. I'm going to show you right now. KDP. Okay. Basically, I want to show you how much money I've been making with this in this month. Now remember, this month alone, I've made $267, and this is my first month on Amazon KDP. I have not made money before this. I am brand new to Amazon. But since I created this software, I decided to give it a go and see whether or not it works, meaning whether you can make money using this kind of tool. And so as time goes on, I'm seeing that I'm making more and more money every day. Now today I've only made $13, but it's still only halfway through the day, especially in America, which is where most of my sales come from. So as you can see, I was making nothing. You know those people who have zero sales? So I did all of this using a book generator app, which is on our own app. Now this royalty is going to come every single month. If you want to see how many books I have, 131 books. Now, I wrote about 100 of these in about 10 days. Does that make sense to you? Well, I don't know, but I'm going to show you how I do it using this app and how you can make a killing doing this if you feel like it. Let me show you. Let's jump right back in to InventorBot. Unlimited content bot. Again, the instructions are here for anyone who gets confused. You click Start Now, book in a click. This is so simple to use, and you can make a killing out of this. Okay, let's start. We're going to write a book about how to write perfect ChatGPT prompt. How many chapters do you want your book to be? So let's, for the example, use 5 and click Generate My Book. Now this is where the magic happens. Our app will take your book idea, create a contents page and an entire book, and it will download the document file at the end of it. This can be used for blog posts, for anything you want. The idea here is to create more than one ChatGPT message in one go. So for example, now, welcome to how to write perfect ChatGPT prompts. And then it's starting to write the book. And as you can see, the H1 tags are already set up. And this was a very complicated algorithm to have ChatGPT do this for us. It was very difficult. As you can see, H2 is subchapters. So the book is being written. Let's just wait for that to happen, because I want to show you what happens at the end. We've designed this app so that at the top you could see what's going on this tab. You could see that this is 6 out of 29 parts of this book have been written. 7 out of 29. So why did we do this? So that you could create multiple books at the same time. So let's click on book, and now we have a new page to create a book. And so you just click on unlimited content bot. And let's do the next the next project. You can create a second book. Ugh, the lights went out, whatever. Okay, forgive me that the lights went out. Okay, let's carry on. It's live, what can we do? So while the other book is working, for now, let me show you what else this can do. You can either write another book, a book on how eat healthy, and make it 5 chapters as well. So you can simultaneously have 2 books being written for you. Let's just show you that happening live. These are going to be the chapters. And then it starts sending 1 chapter at a time to ChatGPT so that it can start generating your book for you with all the relevant tags as necessary. Soon I'll show you what to do with this file for people who want to take this specific section very seriously. There we go. Okay. So as you can see, it's all formulated perfectly for a book. Soon I'll show you the last part of how this works. Okay, as you can see, something just downloaded on my computer. I didn't actually do anything for this to happen. It just automatically downloads a document file for the book that we did, because it's 29 out of 29. If you look at the top, I'm going to click on this and see what happens. So this is how to write the perfect ChatGPT prompts book. It's 5,000 words because I only chose 5 chapters. Let me show you how to create a... Let's enable editing here. References, insert a table of contents, and then you add, insert a page break, and there you have it. You have a table of contents organized with the correct page numbers, and this is an entire book on how to write ChatGPT prompts, which you're free to sell on Amazon. Now, the only thing you need for this is a template so that it will be the right size for Amazon. We may provide this for you because I actually have one already, and so I might provide that for you. And then all you need for Amazon is a contents page, is a title page, and that's it. But this would be perfect as the interior for the book. Let's close this. I've created a function for this. Let's just do Chinese. Format in a book. Okay, let's copy that book that we wrote just before. A book on how to eat healthy. And then, perfect. This is all the text. Let's click submit. Okay, let's go see the results. Oh, they're down here. Here we are. This is a special function we've added to this page, to the unlimited content bot page. We created a special section at the bottom, says generate my translation bot. All you need to do is type the language and our system does all the hard work. So this will help you actually translate not only books, but blog posts, websites, or information. And remember, ChatGPT is better than Google Translate at translating. So this can come in very handy when you're translating guides, manuals, instruction manuals, anything you need to translate, which amass a big job, this can do it for you in one click. And it keeps coming up. As you can see, it's part 6 of 45. And this is translating the book. Okay, we're going to stop this process. When you've finished with it, by the way, you can click download your book in a doc file. You click on that and it's completely ready for you. And you can even create a contents page. Even though you don't understand Chinese, you can insert references and a table of contents. And I have no idea what this says, but it's working perfectly. Don't save. And we're going to close. That's it. We're going to stop this process. Stop that process. This book has been written already. This book is 29 out of 29. And here you see the download button. Download your book. And again, we already downloaded it, so it's working. Oh, that was my little rant. Are you excited, guys, about this? This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. You can do absolutely anything. Let's talk a little bit about the pricing. But before that, I want to let you know, anyone who stays till the end, we will be giving you 300 free credits coupon to use on this website. 300 credits means 300 uses. We will also have an offer for unlimited credits. This is a limited time offer. We only want people who are in this webinar to have this offer, because we don't want to give unlimited credits to people to use this app, because it costs us money to use the ChatGPT API. So using this, you can completely change the game. And now I want to please speak to you, my audience, and see if you have any questions. And of course, let's see what you've been asking and try and take care of one thing at a time. Oh, I switched the mic off. Does anyone have any specific questions or needs for their specific business that you want me to try and address? I switched the mic off. Does anyone have any specific questions or needs for their specific business that you want me to try and address? We can solve basically any problem that you have in seconds. If not, we can conclude this video and call it a day. Okay, it looks like we've answered all the questions in the videos. Thanks for watching. We'll send you a replay to your email. And if you haven't yet clicked on that link, you will be able to get your 300 credits through the link that I've just sent in the chat. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. Our email address is inventorbotnow@gmail.com, or you can use the contact form on inventorbot.com. Also, make sure you join our Facebook and follow us on Facebook, because we're always updating this app and adding functions that literally break the entire market. To be honest with all of you, I'm using this app myself. I actually built it for myself. It solves all my problems. I have a business where I have customer service. I write books. Let me just show you some of these books. A lot of these books were written by this automatic generation of files, and I sell them on Amazon. Actually, we showed you before. And so I highly recommend, if anyone wants to make an extra income, to do the same thing. And if not, then you can just send me what you need. If you have any custom requirements, we can modify the app for you at no cost. So thank you so much for watching. Hopefully we'll see you using the app, and we'll speak to you soon. Thank you so much, and have a good evening.